Hi guys. Okay, so I'm sorry. I am fighting another cold between my 5 kids at home. It's nonstop something. So that's why my voice is a little weird. I also I twitch. So if I twitch in the video, that's what's happening. This is going to be we're actually going to make this mermaid journal, but it's the same instruction video for all 3 of these types. Either you came to my workshop or you bought one of my kits. These are the same style of journals that we're going to make. So, yeah. First, I want to do a shout out to My Porch Prints on Etsy. They're also on YouTube. She is the one that makes these, like these digi kits, the images and everything. She does amazing. I just put them together and do my own spin on it and decorate it. And then we do workshops based on them. And excuse my son's baby monitor. So yeah. So I do want to say that her YouTube channel and her Etsy shop will be tagged in my description so that you guys can go check her stuff out. I use her digikits all the time. There's actually a lot of really good digikits on Etsy, but I go between 3 different Etsy shops for my digikits. But my biggest one is my Porch Prints. She does amazing stuff. So that being said, this is the butterfly one. I'm just going to do a quick, flip through. If you're following my Facebook, you've probably already seen this. So there's that one. And then we do have a pirate themed one. There's this one. Lots of goodies in this one. This is for any pirate enthusiast that you have. So there's that one. And then this one is the one we're going to make today. This is the mermaid one. I actually learned a new trick. I learned how to do these 3D sticker, whatever things you want to call them. So that's cool. I'll show you how to do that in this video later on. This is a super cool one. I really liked this one during this one. So there's that. Let's get to it. So with your digikits, with your take and make kits, I did state in the instructions, hopefully you got the instructions, but if you didn't get the instructions, I did state in the instructions that you definitely need fabric tack. This is the glue that you need. This glue is amazing. A lot of my journals, you need this glue, or I highly recommend you get this glue. It is $10 at Hobby Lobby. They hardly ever change their price. I'm really happy about that. It is $11 or $12 at Walmart, and it keeps going up at Walmart. So just warning you. Also, Hobby Lobby normally has these on sale for $5. So that being said, this is a fast quick dry. It's waterproof. Not waterproof. It's I don't know what it's called, sorry. But it does not crease, it doesn't wrinkle your papers. That's why I love this stuff. But you will definitely need this glue to make these pocket journals. I'm just going to put it there. So if you don't have it, stop this video and go get it. So your kit should look like this. If you scan this barcode, this QR code, all of our social media and workshops and everything will show up. If you wouldn't mind scanning it, following us on Facebook, following us on YouTube, I would really appreciate it. Also, follow us on Eventbrite if you're a local, because we do a lot of workshops. So I would appreciate you guys doing that. We also sell on Whatnot, so if you like live shopping. But this is what's inside of here. You have little goodies in here. You have stickers and stuff like that in here. And then it should come with everything you need. So I am going to, oh, mine stuck together. What happened? I think I was just going too fast. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this out first. And we're going to take, if I can get to them, these. You want your pages out. Okay? Put everything else aside. And this is going to be the most tedious part, so please bear with me, or we'll probably speed up this part. But what you're going to do, you should have 16 pages, okay? 16 pages in here. And if you don't, let me know, and I will ship it to you or get it to you somehow, because you definitely probably need 16 pages, and I made a mistake, and I am so sorry if that happens. But what you're going to do is you're going to fold them in half like this. And you're going to fold all of them in half, okay? And then just set them aside. Okay, sorry, I am back. I had to stop the video and wait a couple hours because I had kid emergencies and stuff like that. But I ended up folding them all in half. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is take your glue tape out of this thing. Okay, and then you want to pull this out, and then what you're going to do is you're going to tape all these edges. Remember, I did tell you this was a tedious part. And it does not have to be perfect, so don't freak out about making sure it's perfect. And you're just going to tape them down. And then put them aside. And do that to all of these. And go like that. Okay, so when you're done taping all your pages down, hold on, I am almost done. Oops, getting a little sloppy there. Okay, so when you're done, you're gonna take them all and you're gonna fold them in half again. And this is like, you can fold them in half this way, or you can fold them in half this way. It's kind of up to you. You pick out how you want your pages to be. I'm just going to fold them all this way for now. You can also use glue to glue the pages in half instead of the double-sided tape. It'll just take a little bit longer. But I've done that too. And this fabric tack glue will last a lot longer than this double-sided tape. So it's kind of up to you how you want to do it. And it's normal for your papers to stick a little bit. It's that tape. Okay. Let's do this. And just keep folding. So these pages are eventually going to create our signatures. And we're going to have 4 signatures with 4 pages inside of them. So basically, that being said, we're going to have 4 sets of 4. So you're going to take your papers, your pages, and the easiest way of doing this is pick out what you want to be your front page. Like this would be my first page you see when I open the book, and then this is the last. So, and if you see there's 4 signatures, and then there's 4 papers in each of these signatures. So, I am going to do, we're going to do this one as the first one. And then, let's see, let's look at the back of them. We'll do that one as the last. And to me, it really doesn't matter, the middle ones. So we'll do that one and this one. Okay. Now I got 4. And I'm just going to equally just go like this. You put them in whatever order, though, you want to. This is the part where you have to make the decisions. Okay, so then you just kind of put the pages inside of themselves like that. See? And that is one signature. Set that aside. Do the same thing to these. There's another one. Put that behind that one. Like this, behind there. Okay. Oh, ew, my tape got nasty there. If you gently rub it off the pages, it will come off. Okay. So, we got our 4 sets, our 4 signatures, 4 sets of 4. See? Now, set these aside. We are going to, you're going to want to take this out of your box. And then when you take it out of your box, what we're going to do is we're going to fold these. Now, remember, they're going to look different for which style of journal you have. But they're all going to look like the same shape. And you're going to fold these tabs inward like this. If you need like a creaser kind of thing, the ends of scissors work really well. There's a lot of different stuff that work really well to do that. I don't ever really use one, but I like mine being bumpy. Okay. And yeah, you're just going to keep folding all of the sides. All of the tabs. Oh. We can do that correctly. There we go. Okay. Maybe I do need a creaser. I said that too quickly. Do that. There we go. Maybe. Okay. So it should look like this when you're done with it. And then you're going to tape these, tape or glue. It's up to you. I love my glue, But if you're looking for a time saver and you don't have the glue, which you should have the glue for this journal, you're going to need it. So you can either use the glue or use the tape. We do the tape in the workshop because it's just faster. So I'm going to show you how to do it with the tape. And you just like tape it down. And it's okay to use the tape for these because later on we're going to glue them down more. So these are kind of just, it's like a gentle placeholder. So they don't need to be super strong. So there we go. Just tape them down like that. Okay. Okay. Now, once we're done with that, we're going to set, oh, well, actually, no. We're going to fold the spine. See, so you're going to want to make sure it lines up with these edges. And just fold it. And unfold it and do the same. Oh, I got tape on it. There we go. Honestly, with the glue or the tape, if you gently rub it, it will come off. And it shouldn't take any of the paper or the dye off. So just fold it. Okay, now we're going to set this aside. We're going to put that over there. And then we are going to take these out, these pieces. Again, this will look the same for all your kits. The design on here will look different, but the shape is the same for all your kits. I need to find, there it is. Okay. So, you'll have like this looking hole puncher thing. It should be in your kit. And what you're going to do is you're going to punch holes in all of these black dots. All of them. Please don't poke yourself. Kind of like move your fingers out of the way. Or you can like start it here on the mat and then pull the paper up like that. So you're not poking yourself. Like that. And then, so with this journal, we make a hidden spine. And it's where like you hide the strings that you use to sew the signatures in. It's like a really cute feature. It makes it look more professional, you know. More like you know what you're doing. Okay. Okay. So when we're done with that, we're going to fold this in half. Like that. Okay. It doesn't matter which side you fold in half. I just always do the dots in the inside. And then this, you're also going to fold this in half. This does matter because this needs to be, or not in half. You're going to fold the sides in like that. The design needs to be on the inside. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to take this, take our pages, grab your hole puncher thingy again, and you're going to grab a signature, open it up to the middle, put this inside of it, and then you're going to punch holes all the way through all 4 pages. And you're going to do that for all 3 holes. Like that. This is going to be kind of difficult, so you're going to have to play with it a little bit. Don't poke yourself again. Okay. So then set that aside and do it to all 4 signatures. Because this is how we make the holes match up so we can sew it in correctly. because you don't want wonky signatures and the holes being misplaced, because then you can't actually sew it in right. Okay, go like that. Again, I'm sorry for my cold. I'm not feeling the greatest and trying to struggle through it. Feels like every month one of my kids get me sick. Okay. And I broke my thing. I need to glue it back in or super glue it or something. Last one. Push it all the way through. Okay. So this you can honestly throw away now. You don't really need it. Now that we got these holes punched, you're gonna grab in here the black string. This is waxed cord. I love waxed cord because it will hold really well, but it does have one downfall. If you're in the heat, if you leave the journal in the heat, it will melt. The wax will melt onto your paper and stain it. So I highly suggest not leaving your journals in the heat at all. But I do wax cord. It's this stuff. You can get it at Hobby Lobby for $6. But I do this because it's very forgiving, and if you like cut the cords too short, that your knots aren't going to come undone very easily because it's wax. So you're going to want to grab your needle. Your needle should be in these little baggies. Grab your needle, and then you're going to want to string the wax cord through. Okay, you want about like an inch or two on the tail, and then you want to kind of squeeze them together like that. Okay, and now you're going to grab your first signature, and you're going to grab your hidden spine. You're going to line it up. See if you guys can see that. You're going to go through the back in the middle hole. Okay, so I'm going to go like that. Go through the middle hole of the signature. Okay, it's kind of tricky, so bear with me a second. See, through the middle hole. Pull all the way through. Leave about a couple inches. Go through the top. Okay. Pull all the way through. And then go back through the bottom. Like that. Oops, don't fall. And then back through the middle. When you're going back through the middle, you're going to want to make sure that this long piece is in between these short tails. And then you just pull it gently until this is like kind of tight. And then you're going to want to make 2 knots. Just to make sure that it stays put. Okay. Then we are going to cut this. You're going to want like an inch to half of an inch tail, like that. Okay. Now we do the same thing to all, all 4 of these signatures. I'm going to get a cup of coffee real quick though. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to keep explaining, okay? You're going to go through the outside in the middle. Through the middle of the signature. All the way through to about, a couple inches. Sorry. Go through the top. Oh, while you're doing this, make sure that you're double checking that your signatures are on, like, not upside down, because we don't want them to be upside down. Then you're going to go back through the bottom. And through the middle again. Making sure the long piece is in the middle. Pull them. I promise you it's easier from here on out. And hidden signatures are kind of one of the harder ways to do a journal. But they are also, it's a really cool thing. Like if you don't want to, you know, you don't see the strings on the back because it's hidden. And that's the cool part, because, you know, strings, a lot of people don't like strings in their journals, like showing. So if you're one of those people, it's good to know how to do a hidden spine. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's do this one next. Make sure it's facing the correct way so you're not putting any upside down. Believe it or not, I have that issue all the time, because you go so slow, you go too fast and you're not paying attention, and then it's too late and you realize that you put something upside down. But it happens. Okay. Go through the hole. There we go. Okay. Back in the middle. Okay, let me show you also. If you see, I didn't put this long piece in between them. It's really, I mean, I know this sounds stupid, but it's that simple. Just like tuck it underneath and then pull it. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. And then cut a couple pieces. My scissors need to be sharpened. They're not very sharp. Okay. Also, make sure you're putting the signatures in the order that you wanted your journal to be in, because that's important too. Especially if you're a perfectionist. Which I used to be a perfectionist, but then I figured that, like, I've learned that with junk journaling, you can't be a perfectionist. And honestly, the most beautiful features of a journal are your mistakes when you make them. It's honestly, every single time I make a journal, I realize the parts I love the most are the mistakes I made in it. Or the, you know, the things I thought were mistakes, but actually turned out to be absolutely beautiful. Which is just a good life lesson that, you know, there's beauty in imperfection. Let's do, okay. Okay. And then back through the middle. Okay. Tuck that in because I didn't make sure the long piece was in the middle. Pull it. Okay. Tie it twice. That one cut good. Okay, so now you have your signatures tied into your spine. Now we are going to hide this. So grab your cover that you made. Grab your glue. This is where you will need your glue. You cannot use tape for this. It will fall apart 1000%. Which is why I said Fabric Tac glue was required for this. So you're going to take your glue. And you're going to glue around these edges and in between the strings. In between. Okay. So it's going to look like that. Oh, and also, I don't know where my clip went. A lot of people said that you should have a clip like this or something like that and clip all your pages like that. It'll be helpful. Make sure that this is facing the same direction as this, so it's not upside down, okay? And then you're just going to want to line it up with your cover. Hold it down for a couple seconds because this glue is quick drying, but you kind of have to give it a couple second hold. Just squeeze it there for a second. I get super impatient. Make sure it's lined up correctly, like mine moved. So I'm going to readjust it, making sure it's lined up. And squeezing it more. Stick, stick, stick. Okay. When you're comfortable with it sticking, we're going to glue the sides of these down. These flaps. And you're just going to pour some glue in there. It doesn't really, you don't have to be perfect about this because we're going to glue this whole thing. So if glue gets out over it like that, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. It's still slipping inside though, so be careful. Do both sides. Okay. And then push it down. Okay, so this part may bubble up a little bit, this like thing right here, and that's okay. We're just gonna keep it like that. And now, let me move this stuff out of the way because I make a mess. We're gonna grab these two pieces. Again, they look a little bit different for each style. Your pirate one, you're gonna want, like, it looks like this. It's like a map. The shape is going to be the same. And then with the butterfly one, it has this like soft vintage lace look for it. But they're all going to be shaped like these triangles, okay? We are going to glue these. They're going to be glued right here like that. So we're going to flip them and glue them. I'm slightly still a perfectionist, so I'm going to spread my glue out because I just find it works better that way. And with this glue, you can do it with your fingers, and it kind of just rubs off of your finger if you rub them together. And then you... Excuse my kids in the background. They're all waking up, and I didn't get to this video quick enough to do it before they woke up. Sorry. The mom life. Okay. So just glue it on there. And then we're going to do the other one. Other side. Okay. If you do not know me, fun fact about me, I have 5 boys ranging from 14 to 1-year-old. They're not like all legally mine. We are a blended family, so they're a mix of mine, yours, and ours. But I have them pretty much full time, so I have 5 boys running around the house, and it's summertime, so they're literally running around the house all day long, which makes running this business a little bit more harder, but I love them and I'm happy it's summertime. Okay, so lay this down, gently squish it down. And if you have, oh, can you guys, yeah, I'm still in frame. Okay, so, and if you have glue on your finger like this, all I do is literally just rub it together and it'll make a little glue ball. They're nasty, but they're helpful because then I can just toss it away. Same with your mat. If you got glue, wet glue on your mat, just rub it off. Okay. So we're going to give this a minute to dry, and I'm just going to put it aside. Just let it dry. And then next we are going to go, well, crap. My journal kit is missing. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. We are going to do this one. Okay, so you're going to grab this piece. Again, the shape is the same for all of the journal styles. The color may be a little bit different, but you're going to grab this piece, and we're going to, starting from these two short sides, we're going to fold. You're going to want to choose which side you want showing the most and which side you want in the middle. So I'm going to do this because I want the mermaid scale showing the most. I'm going to fold it in, and we're making this, this is what we're making right now, this envelope thing. So I'm going to fold it in like that, and then fold these sides down. Okay. Fold those sides down, and voila. Okay, sorry, I need coffee. Okay, so now you're gonna take, I forget the name of these, brackets, I think. They're the tiny little, can you see these tiny little bracket thingies that are in your plastic bag? You're gonna want those. Let's put these aside. And then you're going to look for these. Oh. I did not print these on the correct way. Okay, so you're going to look for these. There should be 2 of them. So I'm going to see if I can find them in this pile. There we go. Okay. So those. Put all this stuff aside. And what you're going to do is you're going to poke this in the middle of it. Having fake nails while doing this is not helpful. Okay, and just push it through like that. Then you're gonna find a spot in here, in the kind of like the middle-ish. Push it through, open it up, and just bend these down like that. I'm gonna do the same to this one. Okay, push it through. Find the middle-ish part. And then bend them. Oh, don't pop out. Okay, bend them down. And then we're going to take this. You should have this brown string in there. This is not waxed. So you're going to want to, what I do is I just kind of wrap this around one of the circles, like once, and kind of tight, and then I take it and I wrap it around both of them like that, and go like that. So there's that. Then you take your journal and you decide where you want to put it. So this should be good. You can open this up and, oh, this might happen, and that's okay. In time, the glue will dry. It might have been I put too much glue. It might have been I didn't put enough glue. Or it might just be that it needs more time to dry. So it's kind of whatever. I just re-squished it. I think I did put enough glue. It just didn't dry fast. It hasn't had enough time to dry. So I'm just going to leave that there. Okay. So for like this, for the mermaid one, I put it on the cover. The back cover. For this one, I put it on a page because I really liked it like that. See, it's on a page. For this one, I think I put it on a page 2. Yep, I did, right here. It's kind of like off kind of thing. Okay, so you decide where you want to put it. I'm going to put it on the back again because I like that for the mermaid look. And I think I'm going to do it like this. So this, I would highly suggest you gluing. You don't want to tape this either. I'm running out of glue. Okay, just glue it down. This one I'm not going to spread. And place it. Okay, so there's that. Honestly, at this point, like, congratulations, you made a journal. The only thing left is to decorate it. So I'm going to show you, because from here on out, there's one more step that's the same for all these journals, but then it's different, you know, per journal. Like, you have different decorating pieces, but I'm going to show you real quick. This piece, again, the shape is the same for all the journal styles. It just looks different. This piece you're going to want to glue right here. This is a pocket. So we're going to glue these straight edges. And yes, I would glue this. Again, you can tape it if you want. I just don't know how much the tape is actually going to hold up. It just depends on how much weight you put on it. And in time, the tape will deteriorate, or what, however you say that word. Okay. So see, now we have a little pocket, and you can put stuff in there. The other thing that is the same for all the journals is these pockets. These are pockets too, but these are pockets that you're going to want to put out throughout the pages. So like putting a pocket here is a good thing. And then again, you want to glue the straight edges here, not these. No parts of these. Leave this open so you can tuck something in. You may need to cut, like, just if you're a perfectionist and don't like things poking out, you may need to cut like a little bit of this off, or this side off, if you want it to fit perfectly or fit more in there like that. It's up to you though. Let me show you examples of those pockets. So like this is a pocket. Also a pocket I clipped the corners of it so it looked more round and pretty looking. Then you just tuck stuff in. In this one, here's another one of a pocket. And then I put the decorating pieces on top of it. And I inked the edges. That's something else you can do. That's a really good thing to do. In the pirate journal, here you go. Same thing, kind of. I put vintage photo and inked the pages so it gave it a vintage look. I also used these squares and glued here and here and made these a pocket. Okay. So there's like lots of different ideas that you can do. But it's kind of up to you at this point. I do want to say, where are they? Sorry. Okay. These parts, again, the shapes are the same, but the images are different for each style. But these are what goes into the pocket. You tuck them in. But you can honestly tuck anything into the pocket. It's up to you. You can also punch holes in here and put little lace or stringy things. What else? Okay, so with also another thing, with the butterfly one, it flaps, I only glued right here on the other side. This part is the only part that's glued down so that the wings are free to move and it gives that 3D look. For the lace, you have to glue it down, use fabric tack glue. Don't use any other type of glue. It won't work. But you glue the cover and then put the lace on top of the glue. What else? On this one, I put washi tape on the edges of the pages to give it like more color and look. I also put lace on the edges of the pages to give it a 3D look. See? And this is what I'm talking about. This little, like, you can punch a hole in it and put lace through it and make it look kind of cute and pretty. So there's that one. The pirate one, I didn't really do much different. I put more brackets in the This Journal Belongs To tag. I give you guys like a clothespin clips to put things on. I glued these together. There's just a lot of different ideas that you can do. And if you have questions about anything, please feel free to message me on Facebook or even here, like comment on this video and I will answer it and help you out or make another short video to show you how to do it. I think that was everything for that one. Okay. This one. So I learned something new with these. I made these kind of 3D. And you use the thicker double-sided tape. This is like the Scotch brand. But if you have this journal, this journal kit, the mermaid journal kit, it should come with some tape like this. And you just tape it down with that. And it gives it a 3D look. And then these pearl dots, I don't provide them for you unless you come to the workshop because it's a little too expensive. But if you want the pearl dots, these are liquid pearls. They're from Ranger. I think that's Tim Holtz, I think. They're on Amazon. They should be at Hobby Lobby too. But these are really cool. I love them. And I didn't really do, like, I did the same kind of concept for this one. I just have cute little pull-out things. I used the washi tape again on these edges. Yeah, and that's it. So, yeah. So that's how you make one. If you have any questions, please comment or find me on Facebook and message me. I promise you I will get back to you and I will talk to you about it or make a video for you or explain it to you somehow. Yeah, and I really appreciate you guys. If you wouldn't mind, if you're not following my Facebook, would you please go follow my Facebook at Joyful Book Creations. And if you're not subscribed, can you please subscribe to my YouTube channel? I know it's super small. I'm just now building it, but I have really, really high hopes. If you would subscribe to it and like this video, I really appreciate it. I honestly can't do any of this without you guys, so I'm beyond thankful and feeling blessed that people are even interested in this stuff. So, again, I want to do a shout out to and give the credit where it belongs. These images and these books are actually My Porch Prints. These are digi-kits on Etsy from My Porch Prints. She has a whole shop. She has amazing digi-kits. I use her digi-kits all the time. I highly recommend them. And if you don't know what a digi-kit, it's like a digital file that you buy, you download, and you print off and put together. She's the one that comes up with all these images and stuff like that. And her stuff is amazing and beautiful. She also has a YouTube channel on here. And I will link that in the description below. Please go follow her and her stuff, especially her Etsy page. She is amazing. Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure I gave credit where it belongs. She's super sweet. She and I have talked a few times. I really, really love her stuff. She is amazing. And I'm not good with digital design art stuff. Like, I just like putting stuff together and playing with things. So, that is it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Thank you so much.